Welcome to another episode of Manifest Your Potential. Today we have with us Sumita, who is an RCI licensed rehabilitation psychologist and counselor. She is currently in Kingston, Canada, being wellness consultant and member of Ontario Association of Mental Health Professional as a mental health counselor. She is associated as ReadOn therapist at Orange Neurosciences Canada. She is an accomplished and diversified psychologist and counselor. She has over 20 years of experience and she's passionate about supporting the mental health and well being of neurodiverse individuals, kids, adults, and seniors. She uses international research based programs like Brain Gym, Emotional Freedom Technique, and Matrix re imprinting, instrumental enrichment, and art therapy. Welcome, Sumita, to my channel.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Minas.
So, today's topic is cognitive wellness. So, I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you a few questions about it.
Sure.
So, how does cognitive wellness differ from mental health?
Great question, Minas. Thanks. So, I would say हम जब बात करते हैं कॉग्निटिव वेलनेस की डेफिनेटली वेलनेस इज ओवरऑल वेलनेस बट कॉग्निटिव वेलनेस इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट.
Mm-hmm.
ओके, इट्स लाइक वन ऑफ द एलिमेंट्स. और जब हम मेंटल हेल्थ की बात करते हैं सो बहुत सारे एरियाज आ जाते हैं. सो इट कैन बी इमोशनल, इमोशंस, हाउ वी साइकोलॉजिकली, हाउ वी आर रेजिस्टेंट अबाउट इट, हमारे सोशल कनेक्शंस क्या हैं, और हमारा ओवरऑल बीइंग ऑफ स्टेट ऑफ हैप्पीनेस, हाउ वी फील. सो ये सब एलिमेंट्स मेंटल हेल्थ कंप्राइज करते हैं. पर जब हम कॉग्निटिव वेलनेस की बात करते हैं सो हम कॉग्निटिव को हमेशा एक लर्निंग से कनेक्ट करते हैं. हमारा ब्रेन कैसे लर्न कर रहा है, व्हाट इज आवर मेमोरी, हाउ वी रीजन, हम प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कैसे करते हैं, हमारा अटेंशन स्पैन कैसा है, हाउ वी कैन फोकस. So these becomes an important part of cognitive wellness. So I would say they are interconnected but separate also at the same time. In terms of cognitive wellness is more connected with how our brain functions, and mental health के लिए भी definitely brain function is an important part, but then there are other elements. It can be emotions, it can be social connections, so they are interconnected and different at the same time, I would say.
Okay. So, can digital cognitive therapy tool like ReadOn help?
Yes, definitely. जब हम डिजिटल की बात करते हैं सो हमें द फर्स्ट एंड द मोस्ट सिंपलेस्ट इज कि इट्स वी कैन एक्सेस इट फ्रॉम आवर होम्स. जो कि आई थिंक आफ्टर कोविड हम सबको बहुत आदत पड़ गई है, वर्क फ्रॉम होम, स्टे एट होम, डू एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम होम. हमें कहीं ना कहीं बाहर निकलना ही हमें एक टास्क लगता है. सो
जी.
जब हम डिजिटल कॉग्निटिव थेरेपी की बात करते हैं सो इट्स डेफिनेटली अ थेरेपी विच इज हेल्पिंग अस टू ऑल पार्ट्स ऑफ आवर लर्निंग, चाहे वो मेमोरी हो, रीजनिंग हो, अटेंशन हो. ये सब एलिमेंट्स में हमें हेल्प कर रहा है. बट एवरीथिंग इज डिजिटल, दैट मीन्स थ्रू अ लैपटॉप एक्सेस we can use it. So it's a platform. I would say ReadOn is a basically a AI based tool. जब हम AI की बात करते हैं so like everybody is nowadays talking about AI. So this way we are accessing assessment, and ReadOn has an assessment as well as a therapy tool. सो हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म पे दो एरियाज में बटा हुआ है ये प्लेटफॉर्म. सबसे पहले असेसमेंट होता है विच इज़ फॉर 30 to 40 minutes, जो कि हमारा अटेंशन स्पैन, हमारा मेमोरी, रीजनिंग, हाउ वी प्लान, द कोऑर्डिनेशन पार्ट, हाउ आवर ब्रेन इज डूइंग, ये सब एरियाज में हमें एक स्कोरिंग मिलता है, एक नंबर मिलता है. And we know, okay, this is what it is now. And then once we have done the therapy, we go for the therapy again, which has different parts. And then after the therapy we have a post assessment. So we can, इट्स अ वेरी सेल्फ पेस्ड लर्निंग. मतलब आप खुद अपने आप से समझ रहे हैं, यू कैन एक्सेस इट. इट्स अ वेरी आई वुड से इंटरनली मोटिवेटिंग. आपको कोई बाहर आके नहीं बोल रहा कि यू डू दिस. सो यू आर सीइंग योर सेल्फ डू इट एंड देन यू कैन डू इट नेक्स्ट टाइम. सो आप अपने लिए एक गोल सेट कर रहे हैं. इट्स अ वेरी इंटरनलाइज सिस्टम ऑफ वर्किंग. and very self-paced learning.
Mm-hmm. So, what age group is it for?
So it can be used anybody above the age group of 7 years. So 7 years plus, and then there is no limit. We have been using it with very elderly senior citizens dealing with dementia, Alzheimer's, because as you all know that ये सब जो challenges हैं ये कहीं ना कहीं हमारे cognitive wellness से बहुत connected है. सो जब हम इस पार्ट को इम्प्रूव करते हैं लॉट ऑफ एरियाज स्टार्ट गेटिंग बेटर, क्योंकि हमारा कॉग्निटिव लर्निंग, मेमोरी, फोकस जब ये इम्प्रूव होता है, एंड इट इज इम्प्रूविंग एट आवर पेस, इट इज नॉट दैट somebody is telling you to do something. And because it's all gamified, it's a very, it's like playing games. Even the assessment is like playing games. और हम सबको आदत होती है कोई ना कोई फोन पे या टैबलेट पे वी प्ले गेम्स. सो कैसे गेम्स प्ले करते करते वी आर एंगेजिंग अवर ब्रेन, एंड देन वी आर हैविंग अ वेरी मल्टी सेंसरी इफेक्ट विद दिस. इट इज हेल्पिंग अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल विद. जब हम रीड ऑन की बात करते हैं, क्योंकि उसमें गेम्स है, सो किसी को ऐसा फोर्स नहीं करना पड़ता है कि ओ यू हैव टू डू इट, बिकॉज गेम्स इज फन. सो हमारा ब्रेन जो कनेक्ट करता है गेम्स को, इट्स मोर ऑफ अ फन एलिमेंट. ऐसा कुछ इट्स नॉट लाइक अ रीडिंग राइटिंग थिंग that you have to strain your brain, because when we are anxious, when we are tense, we don't want to read and write, because that impacts our reading and writing, the regular skills. So जब हम गेम खेल रहे होते हैं, so जो instant connection होता है, it is fun, it is relaxing. But at the same time, through games we are doing a lot of eye movements. We are focusing on the executive functioning of skill development. And it's multisensory. We are using visual, we are using auditory, and we are using the mouse too. So it's a very kinesthetic and tactile element. So that's why it becomes like a very wholesome experience for a digital cognitive therapy like ReadOn to help uh, improve your cognitive wellness, cognitive skill development. And it is especially very helpful for anybody with a neurodiverse challenge, be it ADHD or ADD or autism. It's helping a lot of children, teenagers, adults dealing with this challenge.
Okay. So from what you have told me, I think I understand it is like a software which is like gamified.
Yes. Yes.
How long is the duration of this therapy?
So each session is 1 hour.
Hmm.
Okay, and then it can anytime be paused. You can take a break. You can take a water break, you can take a movement break, and then you can come back to it. So if technically it is 1 hour, but if you are taking a break, it might go to 1 hour 15 minutes or 20 minutes. But then you get a score every time you play that game. You get a score, and then you can very much internalize and give yourself a goal. Okay, what am I going to do next? So it's a very internal system of working, because there's a very scientific reason behind this whole program. It is based on the principle of neuroplasticity. So it's like retraining your brain, and every time working on it to enhance the cognitive skills.
Mhm. So is this on subscription basis?
Yes, so it's a license based program. So every time, like one license is one, like a for a person, it could be 15 sessions, it is 30 sessions. It is depending on the age level. There are different levels of the program. So it can be taken by a read on therapist. So there's a website, orangeneurosciences.ca, and then you go, you can have a free demo. You can even a lot of student with background of psychology, occupational therapy, even physiotherapy. So they are also using it as a tool, because it's a very self-paced tool which can help in enhancing the cognitive wellness, through which we are doing either through paper pencil or through physical movements. It's like a retraining of the brain.
Okay. So the name Read On makes me think that it has to do with reading and writing. So
Yes.
does it help children who have challenges with reading and writing?
Definitely. So the claim of the program as per se is definitely connected with reading and writing. And the word read on definitely makes us think about just reading and writing. But it is also about cognitive wellness. So, especially children with learning problems, we can actually see a very remarkable improvement in their reading and writing skills, in comprehension. And in fact, the game, the ReadOn program has two parts. So, one is the cognitive therapy, and one is the reading and reading therapy, which has a speed reading component, which has a reading and a comprehension component, along with the games. So, first, the cognitive therapy builds that baseline of 15 or 30 sessions, and then the next sessions, 15 or 20 sessions, would be the reading therapy sessions. And because it's in a very time based and structured manner, the game itself is a very simple way of playing it. So, there maybe in a 1 or 2 session, even a 7-year-old child can easily learn it. And as you know, children are very computer friendly these days, so it's easy for even a 7-year-old or a 70-year-old person to learn how to play the game, and it just goes on like that.
So, viewers, I will put it in the description, Sumita's email address. So, if anyone wants to get in touch with her, or even if you want to try from the website, she can
Yeah,
guide you with that. I will also put in the website address in the description, so
absolutely.
you can check it out. Thank you, Sumita. That was very, very informative, and I'm sure our viewers would like to know more about it, and they would get in touch with you.
Sure. Thank you, Minaz.
Thank you.